In this lesson, we'll be determining an equation of a parabolic or a quadratic function. This time we are given a turning point and a point. So they said they want an equation in the form y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. So it's a condition which an examiner is given you, and you must make sure you write it in that form. So remember we said that the form of a parabolic function in the turning point form is given as y is equal to a multiplied by x plus or minus, plus or minus p squared plus or minus q. Okay, so we're given the turning points. The turning points which are given, they are given as 1 and negative 25. So remember that when we are given the turning point form, always start by calculating the turning points. Okay, start by plugging the turning points first. So we're going to plug the turning points into this equation. We're going to say that y is equal to a multiplied by x. Remember what I've said in the previous video, that if the value of x is given as positive 1, inside the bracket is going to be negative 1, and we're going to say squared, but the value of y you write the way it is, that's minus 25. Okay, check the previous video if you don't understand. So if here is given as 1, you're going to write minus 1 in the brackets, but here the value of y is given as negative 25, and you're going to write negative 25 here. Okay, so make sure you understand this and you're able to approach it. If here it was given as, if the value of x was given as positive 3, we're going to write minus 3. If it was given as minus 10, we're going to write positive 10 inside the brackets. Okay, so after finding this, you are going to plug in another point which is given, which is minus 1 and 21. So then second step is to plug minus 1 and minus 21. We're given another point, we can just call it an additional point, that is minus 1 and minus 21. Okay, is it minus 21 or positive 21? That's, yeah, they are both negative. So this is x and this is y. Where we see y, we're going to plug minus 21. So we're going to say that we're going to plug this in here, and we're going to say that minus 21 is equal to a multiplied by, this is minus 1, x is minus 1, minus 1 squared minus 25. So here's a matter of algebra simplification. So we're going to say that minus 21 is equal to a multiplied by minus 1, that gives us minus 2. Minus 2 squared, that gives us 4. And minus 25. So we're going to take the minus 25 to the left side, and we're going to have minus 21 plus 25 is equal to 8 times 4, that is 4a. What is minus 21 plus 25? Well, that gives us 4. And we can say that 4 is equal to 4a. Let's divide both sides by 4. We divide both sides by 4, and the value of a is given as 1. This means that our a is equal to 1. So we're going to plug back the value of a into the equation. We're going to plug the value of a. Okay. So we're going to plug the value of a in here. Okay. After then, we're going to simplify and write the final equation. So let's plug it and let's erase from here. Because we no longer need those things. Okay, so I'm going to say that y is equal to, the value of a is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1 multiplied by x minus 1 squared minus 25. So we're going to say that y is equal to 1, we can drop the 1. And because they said x minus 1 squared, we can simplify it. This means x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. Make sure you write it in this form to be able to simplify it. So we're going to use FOIL again. This one times this one, this one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one. At the end, must have 4 terms. So we're going to say that y is equal to x times x, that gives us x squared. X times minus 1, that's minus x. Minus 1 times x, that's minus x. And minus 1 times minus 1, that gives us positive 1. And minus 25. And we're going to write it. So by simplifying here, we can say that y is equal to, we're going to add the turning points. So y is equal to x squared. What is minus x? That gives us minus 2x. And what is positive 1 minus 25? That gives us minus 24. This means that the equation is given as y is equal to x squared minus 2x minus 24. Let's see another point which was given there to test if this is correct. So let's plug minus 1 to see if we get minus 21. So if x is minus 1, the y value must be minus 21. Let's see. Y is equal to minus 1 squared minus 2 times minus 1 minus 24. Let's see, we must get minus 21. If we get minus 21, it means we have done everything correctly and we didn't do any mistake. So let's punch that on the calculator, and the answer is, see, it gives us the correct answer. The answer is minus 21. So this is how we can calculate an equation of a quadratic sequence or a parabola given the turning point and a point. But don't forget that if they've given you a pair of coordinates of the turning point, if here is minus, so if here is positive 1, when you write inside the brackets, you're going to write minus 1. So let's say here it was given as 3, it was given as minus 3 and positive 4. So we're going to plug positive 3 in the brackets. We're going to say x plus 3, because on the turning point, on the coordinates is negative 3. Inside the brackets will be positive 3. Okay, but the value of q will be the same. We're just going to write positive 4 the way it is. It doesn't change. Thank you for watching.